Hallo und willkommen, ich bin Meister theyre and you're watching Get Germanized. I got questions for Americans, and people do too.
I am bored, what should I do?
Ah, ich weiß.
Get Germanized.
So basically, I researched on the internet commonly asked questions towards Americans, or that like people ask themselves about America and Americans in general. I threw some of my own in there, and well, we're gonna go through them now, and hopefully you can provide me with some answers. Let's go. First up, air conditioning. I know I talked about this a lot, especially recently, but I've never asked the question, why do you need it ice cold? Like when I was in America, in Georgia, the driver of that Uber, he just put it on fridge mode, like on freezer mode even. It was so cold, it was painful. And I was just thinking, is he enjoying that? Does he enjoy that really? Or is he just doing that because he thinks I'm too hot, because I'm not used to this country? I don't know. Maybe you can answer that question for me. Next up, someone asked, what is it with Americans and loving anything to do with pumpkin? Like pumpkin spice latte, pumpkin pies. Is there something like a pumpkin pie? I know there's pumpkin bread. So yeah, what's up with that? Someone else asked about the Nike slippers, or at least slippers in general. Why do all Americans, apparently at least, have a pair of those slippers? Is that just a fashion trend, or is it a cultural statement, or laziness? I mean, I would wear things out of laziness, so what is it? Another question that I have is, what is it with you Americans and all these throw pillows? I saw that question on the internet as well, but I myself noticed it. Sometimes people decorate their beds with like hundreds of pillows, it seems. They make the bed, right, like everyone else, and they put the main pillow in the back, or maybe the main two pillows in the back, but then they decorate it with like 1,000 pillows. What is, why? You can't even lay on the bed anymore if you wanted to, like, I don't get it. Next up, red cups. Why is alcohol at college parties, for example, that you see in movies and stuff like that, served in red cups? Were they just the cheapest brand and people just always bought them, and now it's kind of, yeah, you have to use red cups, like that's, yeah. Is that how it went? I don't know. Another question from the internet about Cinco de Mayo. What is it with Americans and Cinco de Mayo? Is that like a real holiday there? Just like Taco Bell is real Mexican food? Well, interesting question. I don't actually know what Cinco de Mayo is exactly. I'm that ignorant, I'm sorry. But maybe you guys can tell me. Another question from the internet. What is it with Americans and sour candy? Do you guys have like a thing for sour candy? I mean, in Germany we do have sour candy as well, and I enjoy it. Even the atomic ones, how do you call them? The bombs, the ones that are really like that. So let me know. Another question, not from me. What is it with Americans and their knee-high socks and sandals? I thought that was a German thing, to have sandals and white socks. Knee-high maybe even. I don't even know if that is a true question, or if that like is an American thing at all. I don't know. Is it? I know that Crocs are, that Crocs can be. Another question is about that's hilarious. Or about the expression, that's hilarious. Why do Americans sometimes say that instead of laughing? Like, that's hilarious. Is that when you don't really find something funny and just want to give off the expression that you do? Maybe that's it. Here's another really silly question, which I don't think is true, but why do Americans always look older than the actual age? What? Why would that be the case? Like how? Maybe, I don't know, genetically is that? No, I don't think that's a thing. Let's move on. I found another funny one. Why do Americans always talk about where they're from when they're about to fight? Like, dude, I'm from America. That's how it goes? I don't know, like that would be kind of funny, like, dude, I'm from Germany, you know what we did, I'll destroy you. But then again, I'm not really sure if that's true. Another funny question here is about bacon. Why do Americans put bacon on everything? Bacon on a cupcake? I mean, come on. I ask why not, right? Bacon is delicious. Even faking bacon can be delicious if you're not into real meat. Putting it on stuff like pancakes, I learned to appreciate that in the US. It was a bit weird at first to me, but I liked it. And putting it on other stuff, why not? Like, why the hell not? Another question that I don't quite understand, or I doubt it, that's true. Like, why do Americans always end their sentences like they're asking a question with a high note on the last word? Weird. Like, I like bacon. Bacon. I like bacon. Bacon. I like bacon so much. Bacon. Is that how you do it? Hey, you there? How do you even do that? I can't stress it that way. Okay, the next question must come from a British person because they use the word wank in there. I'm not gonna explain it, but oh well, you probably know what it means anyways. But why do Americans always wank into socks in movies? I have never or once wanked into a sock. Me neither. I think that person just watched American Pie and generalizes all of America that way with that one movie. So that's not necessarily true. What kind of questions are these people? Seriously. Another question coming from me, and it's about general loudness. What is it with Americans, sometimes at least, and being a little bit louder than the average person, maybe? Especially when they're in their social group, they get really loud and intense, like, and they sing and chant and shout. And I'm like, okay. Whew, this is intense. At least that's what it felt like to me sometimes. Not all the time, don't get me wrong. Like, I met people who are not like that at all. Just saying. I mean, is it just like in Germany we have some of those people sometimes and it's just the way they are, or is it really like a thing in the US? The next question is about cinnamon and confused me a little bit. There's so many questions here apparently. Why do all Americans have cinnamon just sitting on their shelves? Shivers. Well, I don't actually know if that's true. I mean, we in Germany have cinnamon in our shelves as well. It's nothing weird. Like, you use it for rice sometimes, like milk rice with cinnamon, delicious. Or you use it even in chili sometimes. I use cinnamon in chili, and you can use it for so many other things, like crepes, so many delicious things. So why wouldn't you have cinnamon in your shelves? So yeah, these are some of the questions that people and I had for Americans. Check out my gaming channel, Get Germanized Gaming, on YouTube if you're interested in games. I've recently played Senua's Sacrifice, for example, PUBG, and also Destiny 2. All of that kind of stuff you can find there. Also on twitch.tv/getgermanized for gaming live streams, and Life the World for my vlogs, so travel videos and life advice. And apart from that, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to get Germanized. Goodbye and auf Wiedersehen.